Saturday, mid-July, Kelowna, BC. Corporal Mack Moreau, a local RCMP detective, had become Doreen Montgomery's close friend. Mack was right. This outing was a perfect idea. Doreen could feel a budding excitement at the thought of going out, not only with Mack at her side, but to the Orchid Festival. She'd never had any experience with growing them herself, although they were plants that her husband had deemed appropriate for her to oversee, and had his gardeners keep several in the greenhouse. But she had never really tried to do anything with them. They appealed, but they also almost repulsed her, because they had such a strong connection to her soon-to-be ex. But this was the first time to potentially enjoy them without his presence, and she would see some really rare ones today. As a gardening enthusiast, she knew just enough to get herself in trouble, so deemed it necessary to not get into any conversations about orchids, outside of asking questions regarding the long-held fascination she'd had over the unique plants. Many people did really well with orchids, and others found them incredibly difficult to grow. They were so special and had captivated people for centuries. Doreen waited on her front porch with her 3 animals. She had even coerced a leash onto Goliath, a Maine Coon, who didn't seem to be arguing too much about his leash today. Her huge, beautiful blue-gray parrot Thaddeus sat on her shoulder, and she heard Mack's truck rumbling toward her. "All right, guys, here he is," she said to her critters. Muggs, her pedigreed basset hound, was on a leash too, and barked excitedly, his tail wagging in great joy as the truck pulled up into the driveway. Goliath lay on the top porch step and looked about with disdain. As the truck rolled to a stop, Mack opened his door. "Do you need help to get in the truck?" She shook her head and walked down the last few steps and onto the sidewalk toward him. "Nope, we're ready to go." She walked around to the far side, opened up the passenger door to his truck, and urged Muggs up onto the seat. He was beside himself with excitement, so getting him into the footwell of the truck was one thing, but he was bound and determined to get onto the seat, where he could completely lick Mack's face. Mack was laughing as he tried to calm down the excited dog. Thaddeus, on the other hand, appeared to be happily nestled against her neck, and just content to be going with the flow. Goliath hopped up onto the dash and sprawled out in front of them. Then Doreen climbed in and sat down comfortably, closing the door. "We're ready." "I guess you don't go anywhere without the animals, do you?" "Not if I can help it," she said. "It's nice to have them, and they love these outings." "And this one is outside, so animals are allowed." He backed out of the driveway and went around the cul-de-sac. "Exactly," she said happily. "I can't express how much I'm looking forward to this. I hadn't realized how depressed I was and in need of something fun and different in my life." He glanced at her in concern. "I'm fine," she shrugged. "It's just, well, this was a good idea, and I'm really looking forward to it." Something was almost lame in her response, but she wouldn't go into it too much. "Depressed?" he asked. "I should have known you'd lock on to that." "That's because it's so unlike you." "And it's not typically me," she said. "I don't know. It's just been kind of a downer the last few days." "That last case was rough. I know." "It was," she said. "Seeing that side of humanity wasn't an easy thing. Dealing with Denise and her mind games, it was a bit much." He agreed. "You know that it's likely to be really busy at this outing." "And that's good, too." She rubbed her hands together. "I haven't seen very many people lately, and I'm ready." He laughed. "Good enough. I thought you would ask Nan to come, too." "She's going already," she said. "The retirement home already booked one of their buses full of people, but they'll go before the general public." He rolled his eyes at that. "That sounds like a good idea." He sighed. "Your grandmother can create all kinds of chaos." "She sure can, but she can also calm it down," Doreen said. "So she's an asset to have when the rest of them get going." He chuckled. "I haven't seen too much of that aspect of her, ever." "No, but you will over time." "Did she help smooth things over with your ex?" She glared at him. "We're not talking about him." His eyebrows popped up and she winced. "A little too forceful, huh?" After a few seconds of silence, he continued. "Is that part of the depression?" "I have no wish to see him, and I wish he'd stop calling me."